Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Which fight are you watching? Thurman versus Fundora or Itauma versus Franklin? I'm about to say Itauma. Well, one thing's for sure, don't have to worry about missing either fight because can watch Itauma and Franklin in the afternoon and Fundora and Thurman at night. Now, let me just show you this one first. Itauma and Franklin, they're going to be fighting in the UK. So you know what that means, but in the afternoon, by 1, 2 o'clock on a Saturday, it's going to be coming on here in the States. But they got an interesting undercard lined up. Damn, they got a lot of fights, man. Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights? Damn. Then Itauma and Franklin make 7. So they got a stacked fight card out there. But that's the one that matters. Then later that night, there's 3 on the undercard. You got Hovhannissian, Navarro, Hernandez, Gausha, Tellez, Mendoza, and Fundora and Thurman. Now, what the thing about this is, you can watch Thurman and Fundora. Let me just point this out to y'all. On Prime pay-per-view, you see right there in the center, Prime pay-per-view and those blue letters? I think it's like $74.99. A lot of people are sitting here cussing right now about that. They're like, yo, $74.99 for Fundora and Thurman? With that undercard? They're like, are you crazy? So just let you know, fans don't give a shit. With Itauma and Franklin, it's not on pay-per-view. It's on the Zone. So as long as you have a subscription to the Zone, you're good to go. But the one way to avoid all the bull crap is go get you a fire stick. Go and get your fire stick. Don't pay for shit. Go and get your fire stick. Now, understand, man. I have a DAZN description. I took it to the stupid, right? I have a DAZN subscription. I have Fire Stick too, right? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, goddammit. But it's much easier to watch the fights on damn DAZN. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I have it. Because it's like the Fire Stick thing, sometimes the shit freezes. It doesn't play. I just pay my money. A pay-per-view, if I'm going live, I don't have time for this intermittent connectivity, the damn, the stream, going into these lulls. I don't have time. So you'll go ahead and get it. But now I'm going to tell you this right now. Keith Thurman, Fundora, I think Keith Thurman to get him, man. A lot of people don't agree with me. They think Fundora is just too tall, too long, too active, too mean, too hungry. And Keith Thurman's biting off way more than he can chew. And I understand. There's just something special about Keith Thurman, man. With Fundora, you know what's special about him? Is just how he was born. Tall, long, and able to make 154 pounds. He's 6'6", 6'7", with an 81-inch reach. Keith Thurman's 5'8", with a 69-inch reach. On paper, if you didn't know who these guys were, you would say, yo, this shit's going to be a slaughter. One thing about Fundora, Madrimov said, he sparred him. He thought basically it was this tall, skinny, lanky guy. He was just going to get in there, basically break him in half. He said when he got in there with Fundora, he was like, what the hell? Fundora is strong. And he said Fundora hit hard as hell. So there's something special about Sebastian Fundora. But his special is different from Thurman's. Thurman's special is IQ, experience, athleticism, speed, explosiveness. Keith Thurman just has a way to stay 5 steps ahead of his opponents. And his punch selection is crazy. But can he get inside of the reach of Fundora is the question. And I'll be honest with you. I know in training camp, he has trained to do that. He's had tall sparring partners. And I think Keith Thurman, with the lateral movement, the IQ, the in and out movement, man, the speed, the reaction time, I think Fundora is going to try to stay behind that long jab. But Fundora keeps his hands down. He throws a lazy jabs at times. Yeah, he's a high volume puncher, and he got some pop and everything, but he just looks sloppy in there at times. It could be because he's just so tall and long. He's just like a big goddamn cockroach, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just think he's gonna get in there and gonna be sloppy, and Keith Thurman gonna put them bing bings on him. You know, that's just how I see it. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But don't get it twisted. I totally understand Fundora, to me, can win every fight he's in if he just jabs. You know, just sit back behind your jab. Just jab, 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 make the fight easy. But anyway, Keith Thurman, Fundora, Amazon Prime pay-per-view. Who wins that fight? Everybody's split. Really, I really see it's like 50, it's a 50-50. Some think Thurman wins, other half think Fundora wins. I think Fundora can win this fight very easy if he stays behind his jab, but I'm rooting for Thurman. That's just me. I've always liked Thurman, still like Thurman. I'm rooting for Thurman. Now, Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin. Hey, yo, hold your horses and let's stop taking it to the stupid. Yo, a lot of respect for Franklin. He's tough, durable. He'll fight anybody. But the UK people, the UK promoters have figured out, hey, we got this guy in America named Jermaine Franklin. He's fought a couple of our guys already, and he lost. So let's bring him on over here. You know what? To lose again, goddammit. We'll put a few pounds in his ass, let him go on back to the crib, probably a little 500,000, something like that. And he go in here, hey, get to live to fight another day, but he does his job, which is come out here and have his name put on the resume of future superstar in boxing, Moses Itauma. Now, Moses Itauma is that guy. Matter of fact, I didn't do this for the other ones, but I'm gonna do it for him because y'all. I'm telling you, Moses Itauma, he gonna take over that. He gonna take over the heavyweight division. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. I really do. I think he's gonna take over the heavyweight division. He is a problem. I'll put it to you that way. Okay, this is him. I'm telling you, he's a problem. 13 wins, 11 KOs, no losses. He's 21 years old now. 6'5", damn near 80-inch reach. Southpaw. He's a problem. Folks, when I tell you he's a problem, he is a problem. I just don't... Jermaine Franklin, you know, God bless Jermaine Franklin's soul. I'm just telling you, he about to get the bing bings put on him. I don't think the fight goes past one round, maybe two. But Itauma's just gonna sit there and jab, pick him apart, feel him out. Matter of fact, let me do this. He's just gonna sit there. You're gonna see the feints, and then he's gonna let his hands go. It's gonna be all over. Man got a goddamn 80-inch reach, man. Now let's look at Jermaine Franklin. Right? Let's just look at Jermaine real quick. So 6'4.5", 79-inch reach. Let's see what's going on here with Jermaine Franklin. Oh, it's stinking. Well, I hope the internet don't kick me off today. Internet out here been acting a fool lately, you know what I'm saying? Why is such a pain in the ass? See, this is what we deal with, man. Okay, see, there we go. Why is always some BS, man? With this damn internet, always something. There it is. Finally, I'm like, damn. So that's Jermaine Franklin. He's 6'3", 77-inch reach. So he got long arms too, but we're going to see in the face-off what we're dealing with, but he has 24 wins, 15 KOs. He's 32 years old, so 32-year-old going up against a 21-year-old. I mean, I ain't going to say much about the age. I'm 50. I feel like 50 is a new 30, but Jermaine Franklin's just there to get his ass whipped. He'll fight back. He ain't afraid. But I give it 2 rounds max, but I think first round he gets knocked out. That's just me. That left hand comes out of nowhere. Goes upstairs, downstairs, the right hook. Most of the time, it's too much of a beast. Anyway, I'll leave your comments below. But big fights coming up this weekend. Matter of fact, let me show you something. There's so many fights coming up, man. There are a lot of really good fights coming up. Let me show y'all something. Because somebody posted something and I took it. Here it is right here, and I reposted it. Right here, this guy Jack Alter says, we have good boxing every week for a couple months. This week in Thurman, Fundora, they didn't even put Itauma and Franklin on there. Then you got Wilder, Chisora, Fury, Makhmudov, Smith, Morrell, Mayweather, Tyson, Benavidez, Zurdo. Then you have Inoue, Nakatani, Wardley, Dubois. So there's some serious ass boxing week after week after week for we're gonna be all right. That's gonna lead us right up into the damn summertime before I get ready to go on vacation. Anyway, there you go. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.